Trying to sort my other lives out. Trying to sort my life out. Story of my life. Good evening, Julie. Hello, Suzanne. Good evening, Joanne. Hello, Janice. Good evening, Anne Harrod. Good evening, Sandra. One of these days I'll say it properly. I'm a nightmare, aren't I? I do my own head in. So yeah, I must do yours in. I do apologise in advance for any blunders tonight, girls. We will try and get through this live unscathed. Good evening, Tracy. Good evening, Tracy. Everybody okay? Hi, Joy. Cut my lips. They're so sore. I can't stop them from being sore. I've had nothing but lip balm on all weekend, and you can see how swollen they are. That's how chapped they are. I've just put lipstick on for my live because I look like, I don't know. I look like, well, I don't look great if I don't wear lipstick on camera. Hello, Joanna. Hi, Jane. Hi, everybody. Lisa, how are you? Lisa Longbottom, not our Lisa. Our Lisa doesn't appear to be on tonight. I hope she's all right. She's got this awful, awful flu, and she has been floored with it. So, I never even thought about there being a 7-day deal this morning. I could have done it, but I've not spoke to her all weekend. I've left her alone because I know she's been sleeping, trying to sleep off this dreadful flu. But there's 12 deals on the run up to Christmas because it's only a week on Thursday. Can you believe it? I can't quite. I haven't got my head around it. Only just started buying some Christmas cards. Not really bought any presents yet. Hi, Angie, I'm good. Not really bought any presents. Don't even know whether I'm going to bother buying any presents. But yeah, been to another garden centre today. Tong Garden Centre. It was lovely. It was magical. So I keep getting myself in the festive spirit, drinking the old mulled wine and eating lots of gorgeous food and then just not buying any presents. I can't be bothered. So anyway, yeah, I've had a fabulous weekend. Really chilled. Yesterday Lee worked, so I went to see my mum. In fact, I forgot. I'll show you tomorrow. I bought Dolly, spoilt Dolly on Saturday. Me and Dolly went to Pets at Home. I bought her a new collar, a new lead, a Christmas jumper, a Christmas pudding toy that she's destroyed already. She's a monkey. She doesn't chew anything other than her toys. And if you buy her a new toy, she rips it to pieces. It's a plastic Christmas pudding and she's chewed all the top of it. I'm like, really? So I'm not buying her any more toys. She's done with me now. That is it, because she just destroys everything. So I took her to Pets at Home, bought her a new Christmas jumper with gingerbread men on. It's really cute. So I was gonna put her on tonight and bring her on camera. I'll do it in the morning. So I'll dress her in a new jumper and show you in the morning. She looks lovely in it. And then after that, we went to Costa to see Charlie because she was working, and I took Dolly in because you can take dogs in Costa now, and she was like, oh, Dolly. Dolly was so excited to see Auntie Charlie. Little tail were banging on. I picked her up and showed her to Charlie while she was busy, and her tail were banging so hard on me chest. I was like, bless her. I said, she's very, very happy to see you. So I went to Costa. And then we went to see Grandma. We went to see Dolly's grandma, my mum, and we spent the afternoon with my mum. Well, a good couple of hours with my mum. And then Tia brought Bonnie, so I've seen Bonnie, and Dolly saw Bonnie. It was and Dolly saw Tia, so it was lovely actually, and it was so nice to see Bonnie because I've not seen her for months. So that was really nice. So Lee working actually got me out and about and got me doing things that I don't normally do. So that was lovely on Saturday, and spending some time with my mum was lovely as well. And then Sunday we went to today we went to that lovely garden centre. Lisa's on. How are you feeling, Lisa? Hope you're all okay. We're good, Mia. I think we're good. So I've had a busy but nice, chilled weekend. I've done plenty. I've not stayed in the house. Saw Bonnie, my little grandpup, and Tia, and my mum, and it was nice. Looking lovely again tonight, your garden centre pictures. It was fab, Claire. I can highly recommend it if you're in that area. It's on the outskirts of Bradford, is Tong Garden Centre. We went to Brigg last Sunday, and Lee said, shall we do another garden centre today? I said, if you feel like it, because he's only had one day off today, all week, and he's shattered. I said, if you feel like driving, he said, right, let me have a Google search and see where we can go. And he said, what about Tong Garden Centre? And I said, oh, I've never heard of it. Yeah, let's go. So we did and thoroughly enjoyed it. It was wonderful. So that's what we've done. Dolly got a new Christmas jumper. I got a few extra baubles for my tree today. Some big ones, like this big. Only 3 gold ones and a few more black ones, and it looks really nice. Oh, she's brilliant, Mia, but she gives me anxiety, as if I ain't got enough anxiety already. She is bonkers, jumping up and down off at sofa and like play fighting with Dolly, and I'm like, I can't bear it. And my mum had her because it was Tia's Christmas work to do last night. So she brought her to my mum's. My mum had her overnight last night, and I said I couldn't. If anything happened to her on my watch, I'd never forgive myself. So I'm like, I'm glad you've got her. My mum says, don't, honestly. And every time she jumps on the sofa, we both went, and every time she jumped off, but you can't stop her. She's like a little firecracker. She has not lost her spirit at all. And I must say, I've not seen her for about, 6 months. And the strength has completely come back in her legs. You'd never know she'd had surgery on her spine. She is back to fighting fit. She's wonderful. And she's just the cutest. She's a little dachshund, for you ladies that don't know. My daughter's dog, Bonnie, is a dachshund. She's, I think, 4 years old, 3, 4 years old, 4 years old I think she'll be now. And she had spinal surgery, was it the beginning of this year? No, I think it was the end of last year, was it? Do you know, I can't remember. But she was paralysed. She literally, we don't even know to this day how she did it, but she was paralysed. So she had spinal surgery and she had cage rest for months, and she was stopping with me an awful lot while Tia was working. And she still was very weak on her back end the last time I saw her, and I've not seen her for about 6 months, and she's wonderful. She's doing amazing. I think she's 14. Got some steps for my dog. She won't use them, Viv. Tia's got steps all over the house. She will not use them. She just flies about like you would never know she'd ever had spinal surgery. But we're just absolutely frightened to death that it'll happen again. She perforated a disc. We have no idea how she did it. It's a thing in Dachshunds, isn't it? They have spinal weakness because they're so long in the body, short in the legs. They're all disproportioned, and unfortunately, Tia knew when she got a Dachshund, as gorgeous as she is, that they have this history of spinal problems, and you never think it's going to happen to you, and unfortunately it did, and it absolutely traumatized us. It did. It devastated us. Initially, she had this twinge and pain, and what finished it off, one day she came to my house, she jumped over the step and it completely went. That's how it finished it, just literally by jumping over my doorstep, which is about that high. It completely paralysed her. It was awful. Tongue was lovely, honestly. Olivia would love it. It is magical. Go do it. And it was busy, but it weren't manic busy. And they've actually got an outdoor like Christmas eating area as well. They've got a cafe, which is really nice, and the food looked amazing in the cafe. But they've also got like a street market thing indoors. It was lovely. Honestly, you'd love it. I know, Tina, it was horrible. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget what she went through, and the months and the surgery, and she's still got a little bald patch on her back. The months of rehabilitation and cage rest was heartbreaking, but she is an absolute fighter. Posted the ribbon. Thank you, darling. I hope I do too, Angela. It will finish my tree off beautifully, and when it comes, I will send you a picture and show you. I know, honestly, Mia, they are like the tiniest dogs with the biggest personalities. They're amazing. They really are. Just down the road from Tongue. Oh, really, Anne? Have you been? It's fantastic. That's the first time I've been, and we really enjoyed it. Frenchie sadly never got the use back in his legs. I can't believe she's made a full, I would say she's 99.9% recovered and has got nearly all of her strength back in her back legs, and you would never know, apart from the tiny little bald patch where there's a little patch where the fur's never grown back. Other than that, you would never know that she'd ever had spinal surgery. And even when she were paralysed and on cage rest, she still had the biggest spirit and the biggest personality. She was fantastic. She is fantastic. She's amazing. God forbid, I hope nothing like that ever happens again, because if we lost her, it would be heartbreaking. Lots of time. It's lovely, isn't it? We absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it today. Anyway, girls, on with the clothing tonight, because I've got some gorgeous stuff to show you. I'm going to start off with these little beauties. Socks. So if you've got last minute prezzies, or you've not started your Christmas shopping yet, like me, if you've got last minute prezzies, or you fancy some new socks, £2.99 on these socks, girls, and they are lovely. They're not like a thick, like a sports sock. These are like a nice, I don't like a too thick a sock under my boots, and these are perfect. Love watching your lives from here. Ah, thank you so much. I would like to be there, let me tell you, and joining you in Oz for Christmas. That would be wonderful. On the beach, maybe, would be fantastic. So thank you. Lots of love down under. Looks like you're having a... Oh, honestly, Lee, it was gorgeous. It was just what we needed. Again, honestly, I mean, I have moments while I'm out and about, you know, and I get... But I just think, just go with the, enjoy it. I know my mum's not really celebrating Christmas this year. We're having a quiet one. We're not really doing exchanging presents, etc. But yeah, it's nice to get out. It really is. I haven't either. Not a single present. Oh well, we've got a week, Lisa. We've got a week. You know, in between working, we should be able to do some Christmas shopping. Anyway, girls, if you're struggling for Secret Santa or stocking fillers, last minute prezzies, these are so cute. So these are a full sock, and they are, I would say, a nice lightweight sock, so not too thick and bulky underneath your boots. We've got them in 3 different colours. We've got the black, look at the pretty little love arts on these, and the little bit of leopard print. These are a bit of me, I have to say. So you've got the chocolate, looking like beach weather. Have I got time to pop across? Lisa, can I have a few extra days off so I can go to Australia for Christmas? We've got that lovely, like a mockery cream colour. Then we've got the black, and we've got the chocolate in these. These are stunning, neutral, Christmassy colours. They'll go with absolutely everything. And like I say, they are a full ankle and like a lovely lightweight material in these. Have you seen your daughter? Yes, I have. They match the scarves you had in earlier. I've still got them, you know. I don't know if these are still available, but I've still got them down here. And yes, they do. So if we have still got any of these in stock, girls, these socks and these scarves together, if you're thinking of gifting, would be perfect, because we do have this scarf. I think it's still available, you know. I've been meaning to show it, and you've just reminded me. It's folded up dead neat down here. We've got this in a lovely chocolate, khaki, and that gorgeous mulberry colour. So yes, you could do the chocolate in the scarf and the chocolate in the socks, and that would make a lovely little present. They do, yes, they do. Hopefully these are still in stock, girls, so you can buy them and make a little set into them. I would love to receive these items in my Christmas stocking. Now, my mum knows I'm an absolute nightmare to buy for, because I'm very particular on perfumes. I'm very particular on my clothing. I'm very particular on everything. Makeup, she wouldn't have a clue. Nobody would, to be fair, apart from Lee. So she does normally buy me umbrellas, socks, scarves, but she doesn't even do that anymore, because now I'm working for LJ's. It's like, you don't actually need anything, do you? I'm like, not really, not even stocking fillers like brollies. And although, do you know what? In my house, I can't find a single umbrella. I cannot find a single umbrella. And I don't know what's happened to them. I had one of our LJ's ones, the ones that fold inside out. By the way, they make amazing presents if you want to gift somebody an umbrella for Christmas. We have the ones that kind of fold inside out, so that when you've used it, the wet gets trapped inside. They're amazing. Go check them out. Put umbrella on your search bar. I'm sure we've got a few left. Thanks, Alison. Base, I love Oz, been there many times. Hi, Sally. I'm good, Sandy. Thank you, darling. So 3 colours in the socks, and hopefully we've still got this gorgeous scarf in, and it does match the socks perfectly. You could put that into a little bundle for somebody special. Teachers, you know, little gifts, put them in a little gift bag. Socks, scarves, inexpensive, and they make fantastic presents. So separately or together, if you want to make a bit of a bundle out of it, they do make, especially scarves. I've got a new one to show you tonight, but this is the one that Audrey was talking about, would look amazing with the socks. So we have this one, and this is a new one on tonight, girls. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's a thicker weight. This is like a winter weight scarf. It's got the tiniest bit of the gold thread running through it. It's a nice big oversized check. It's got that lovely raw tassel finish. This is super soft, and it's a really lovely, what I call a cozy scarf. One that you can also wear as a shawl. So if you're doing Christmas markets, last minute shopping, anything like that, a scarf, if you take it like with you, put it on, maybe if you get too warm in a shop, but you can always whip it off, put it in your bag. But they do add an amazing amount of warmth to an outfit, so I always do like to be out and about with a scarf. We've got some fantastic colours in this one. This is obviously the mulberry colour, and then we've got this lovely winter white. Super neutral, will go with all your chocolates, all your stones, all your creams, blacks, anything. This is a great colour that is pretty neutral and will go with any other colour. Then we've got the stone, which is lovely. It's a really warm stone, this one. Got a nice oversized check in it, pretty neutral. You can only just actually make out the gold thread in this one, but it is running through it and it is checked. Hopefully the light will be picking that one up. And then you've got the darker in that one as well. So nice and neutral, that one. That's the stone. Then obviously I'm wearing the mulberry. We've got chocolate. Oh, hi Sam, no worries, at least you're here now, better late than never, and you're not that late really. You've not missed much, I've just been rattling on. Chocolate as well in this one. So it is a good size, this one. You can also wear this as a shawl if you want to go out in maybe an oversized hoodie, oversized jumper, but you think you might need a bit of extra warmth when you're out and about. You can do the full shawl with this one because it is a really thick one, as in it's thick in weight and it's wide as well. So you could take yourself a little brooch, maybe wear this as a shawl instead of wearing a coat. So if you are in and out of shops, you don't want to be too warm, these are great as a shawl as well. So we've also got khaki, plenty of colours in these to coordinate your outfit. Khaki is lovely, it's a really deep rich khaki, and then you've got that classic black as well. So if you want to make this a bit longer, grab your point, slide your hand down, and then you can either do it like that and leave it just dangling because it's a nice thick one, or you can wrap it, and these just tend to fall really nice without too much messing. I literally just threw that around my neck and it falls really nice. And you can, if you want to keep extra warm, just kind of tuck it across and make sure you pull that right high, tuck it under like so. Make sure you pull it right high up to your neck when you're out and about, and you'll be super warm and cozy in this one. You've got a nice coat over the top, and then you just see kind of that detail down the front. Almost looks like a top sometimes. If you're wearing a plain jumper like I am, the scarf is your nice accessory. If you want to wear a brighter one, obviously it'll give you that pop of colour. Talking of the top, this is the one that is very, very similar to the ruby. It's slightly more fitted than the ruby. It doesn't have the buttons to the cuff, and it doesn't have that tiny little silver, I'm just looking for one of my rubies to compare to. The ruby is a little bit wider, a little bit slouchier. Only a tiny bit, it's barely noticeable, but it's a little bit less fitted. But this one is plenty roomy on me. I think we've sized this up to a 20. There's only 2 colours in this one though, and this is called Flora. So 2 colours in the Flora. It's the same feel as the ruby. I would say it's the same weight as the ruby, but the only difference is it's a plain cuff without the buttons. The cuff's not quite as long. I think the ruby's a little bit deeper in the cuff, and it has 5 buttons down it, like here. And then it has a tiny little silver brooch on the bottom there. Other than that, these are the same. So if you were wanting the black in the ruby, I don't think we're getting the autumn winter colours back in ruby. But if you want the black, you like the ruby was a good fit on you. This is just like, I would say it's like maybe ½ an inch smaller, but it fits and it stretches just the same as the ruby. So you can pull this out. It might be a tinky bit shorter as well. Check the measurements out, because we've got the spring summer colours in the ruby. I think they might have sold out as well now, but anyway, we did, I think it was this week, maybe Wednesday night, get the spring colours, and it'll still be online. If you want to, if you've got a ruby and you want to compare the sizing to this one, have a look at the measurements on the spring colours in the ruby. have a look on the description, check the measurements out, and then compare to this one. So Flora is 12 to 20. I think the Ruby was the same. I think that was 12 to 20. I would say there's a smidge of difference in the length and the width. That's all. Barely noticeable. And then this one is $18.99. What's that? It's a new paper umbrella. No, they're a big, tall, floor standing umbrella. I would say they are like this length. They are not the shorter, smaller brollies. They're a big one. They're like that. It'll show you the measurements, I should imagine, on the website. But no, they're not one of those small pocket or bag umbrellas. They're a long one, and they give you lots of coverage when it's raining. And they're very, very sturdy, and they don't blow inside out either. All colours will be back next year. Oh, not till next year. Anyway, I've had to give my cream one back as well that I was going to keep. For I hadn't worn it. There's no, I don't think, no, there won't be any perfume smell on it. But Andrew collared me on Friday. I got the stone one on. He went, come here. I went, what? He says, what colour's that jumper you've got on? I went, stone. He went, it's all right. Where's your cream one? I said, they're all at home, Andrew. He went, I need your cream one back. I went, prize it out of my dead fingers. No, I've got to take it back to the warehouse. It's wanted for an order. So that's it then, girls, for even for the spring ones until January, unfortunately. But it will be coming back in, and I'm hoping we add to the spring colours as well, because the Ruby is divine. But it's very, very similar to the Flora. There's hardly any, there's minute details, the buttons, the little silver brooch, that's about it. And the fit, I would say, is a smidge smaller on this one. But honestly, and it's just as stretchy. So all you have to do, if it is a bit too fitted for you, is just stretch it out. So I've just got the $7.99 high-waisted, and when I say high-waisted, I mean high-waisted leggings. These are the ones with the really deep, thick waistband, lush leggings, these. Don't know if these are still available, girls, but these are stunning. We've got lots of leggings, though. We've got the Lizzie. I thought, I can't wear my Lizzies again tonight, but they're not far away. They're on the floor somewhere. They are washed. We've got the Lizzie PU leggings. They're amazing if you want some of those for Christmas. And we've got the thermal sculpting leggings. We've got the $7.99 high-waisted leggings in quite a few different colours. We've got some fleecy lined leggings. These are just brushed on the inside. These are not too thick, but they're definitely not see-through. Can't see anything through these. They're fantastic and really, really ridiculously high-waisted. So these literally sit under my bust. They're great. So if you want an all-black base to start with, then this jumper and these leggings, or the Lizzie leggings, or any of our leggings, because they're all quite high-waisted, are amazing. And then throw your colour on with a scarf, throw it on with a pair of gloves, throw your coloured boots on, maybe put a bright coloured jacket on, layer up with a blazer. I was actually going to put, I got too busy. I got sidetracked talking like you always do. It's this one, Christine. It's the new one. It's the Flora. It comes in black and it comes in red. Grab your polo necks tonight, because when they are gone, I think. We won't be restocking for the rest of the year. Early next year, hopefully the Ruby will come back in. But I'm guessing when these are gone, Lisa won't be restocking these now, even in January. But she'll obviously carry on stocking the Ruby because they're spring colours. So we'll still want polo necks up to maybe March time, possibly even April. I mean, I've known it snow in May. So we're still going to wear our polo necks, but I reckon the dark colours are more or less done now, and we'll be going into spring colours. So the Ruby, fingers, toes and everything crossed, will come back in January. Hopefully they'll add to the colours as well, and it'll be lush spring colours all the way. So the classic red and the classic black is the Flora. It's $18.99. Go get them. Don't sit on the fence with these, because if you want it in the darker colours, the winter colours, red and black, definitely black, because there'll be no black coming through, I wouldn't imagine, when it gets to springtime. Grab them. $18.99. It's fantastic. I can vouch for it. It washes and it wears fabulously. So grab the Flora if you want it. 12 to 20, but very, very stretchy, and just $18.99, girls. So that's the gorgeous Flora. And I will quickly just style it up like I was going to. I don't know if we've got any of these left, you know. The Michelle biker jacket. I don't even know if we've got any left, but I had it in mind that I would style it up. The black, the all black outfit. And I think they always say don't put black and brown together, and I think that's absolute tosh. Because I love black and brown together. So all you need to complete this look is a pair of Ugg boots, a pair of long boots, a pair of kitten heel boots, a pair of trainers, or if you're in the house on a Sunday night, a pair of slippers. But this is a great, really easy outfit to throw together. So you've got the Flora polo neck, the $7.99 leggings, the Michelle Biker jacket in the dark brown, and then this gorgeous chocolate in this scarf. This is out the door. Plenty of Michelle's left. Excellent. So we've got the Michelle Biker jacket, hopefully. We've got it in 3 sizes and lots of different colours. Hopefully we'll have the colour in that you might want to add to your basket. If you're feeling like you want to treat somebody for Christmas, who wouldn't love a biker jacket in their stocking? These are fantastic. I wear the 12 to 20. I'm a good size 16 for reference. I love black and brown together, but somebody once told me many moons ago that black and brown just aren't meant to be worn together, and I thought, well, a lot of tosh, of course you can, looks fantastic. So my plain black base is then zhuzhed up. I mean, if you don't do your bright colours, I mean, you could wear one of those gorgeous multicoloured scarves that I showed you on Wednesday that have got the knitted panel, the magenta with the black base and then that bright colour. Would look stunning. But if you want to keep it relatively Christmassy neutral, like your tan, your taupe, your mocha, your chocolate, all them colours, I think they all mix beautifully. So I've put the chocolate with the chocolate, but you could also do that lovely tan with the chocolate as well. They are the best jackets ever, and they are the comfiest jacket ever as well. Now that looks lovely, and that lifts it as well, doesn't it? So if you want to do the black and you want to do the dark brown, because this is the dark brown, we also do a tan in this jacket, we do red in this jacket, we do the most amazing bottle green in this jacket. Where's my bottle green? I can never tell under this light whether that's black or green. Nightmare. 2 minutes. I don't know where oh, no. Right. Okay. This is me green. Let me show you. Let me layer it up. So, if you were lucky enough, like me, to grab the khaki in the ruby, this is the... I always get the bottle green and the black mixed up under this artificial light. The bottle green with the khaki in the ruby, and then the khaki in the scarf. Stunning together. You could do the black Flora polo neck if you don't want to do the khaki. I know they are slightly different colours, but that to me is lush. So khaki in the ruby, they are sold out now, but if you did get it, you could build on it. This is the base with black leggings or jeans on the bottom half. Then the bottle green in the Michelle Biker jacket. These are $45.99. They come in 3 sizes. Christmas money to spend on another Michelle. Oh, Mia, what colour? What colour? I got the tan yesterday and have the dark. They're stunning. I've got every colour. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I have got every colour. These are my colours from last year, because we've had this jacket in for the last 2 years, 3 years actually. These are my tan and dark tan from last year. Look at that dark tan and that green together. Oh, amazing. I tend to put my things together on the rail. How I wear them. And then it's an outfit already made up for me, and it saves coat hangers. So that's how I wear that dark tan. So I didn't get the chocolate, I think it is. God, when these jackets came this year, they caused so much confusion with the colours. This is dark brown anyway, if you want dark brown. But then I think we've got chocolate or dark chocolate. Which is very similar to last year's dark tan. So I didn't get chocolate this year, but every other colour that we've had in, the khaki, the red, let me show you the red if you've not seen them before. It's the Michelle Biker jacket. Would the ruby go under the pinafore? Yes, yes it would, definitely. That's the red. Oh, red is stunning. This red goes really nice with loads of different colours, girls, so don't be scared of it. And this red looks amazing with denim as well. Oh, does it ever. Bright red polo neck, black polo neck, red wine polo neck, any colour polo neck to be fair. Cream would go underneath this. But then jeans, denim shirt even, denim jacket buttoned up with this over the top of it. I could go on forever, honestly. And I can't tell you how much I love this jacket. Hence the reason why I did get it in every colour. But that bottle green, which I think on the website is classed as khaki, is a really dark green. If you when you get it, take it outside in natural light and you'll see the green in it. But it is a really dark green. It's classed as khaki on the website, girls, but it is a really dark bottle green, stunning, with that new green khaki scarf, and then any colour jumper underneath. You could do the black. This Flora jumper, grab it though, girls, because I feel like this is going to sell out, and then when it's gone we won't be getting it back in. Hi Janine. So that was how I was going to style it up before I didn't stop talking, and now it's 25 to 8 and I've only shown you 3 items with the socks. So I'll crack on and I'll show you the shirt. I'm going to show you the Trixie though differently, how I like to wear a shirt. This again is so pretty. The pattern in this, the fit in this is lovely. It's that lovely puff sleeve, and it's got the pleats again. I did show one the same style as this in a different pattern last, were it Wednesday or last Sunday? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is how I would wear it. So I don't like shirts conventionally buttoned up like a shirt. You could with this, but I don't like it. I like to wear them as a shacket, and I always wear something underneath. Again, you've got that simple black base, which I've wore tons of black lately, and I don't know why. For a good month or more I've been wearing black nearly every day. I need to break the cycle and I need to pop into some brighter colours, and I'll probably do it now that the pastel colours are coming through, but it's still it's not. Anyway, I'm loving black, I'm embracing it, but what you can do is pop a nice pattern or a lighter colour over the top of it. It doesn't have to be a crazy colour. This is chocolate, but it really does lift the mood of the all black. So I would still wear black trainers, chocolate trainers, a black kitten heel, a chocolate kitten heel, just to tie it all together. Like I say, I've got the $7.99 high-waisted leggings on tonight, just for a change. These are stunning. We did as well get some, and I don't know what the quantities are like in these, and I can't remember the name of them, but these are the latest jeans. These are also stunning. These are crazy stretchy. They are zip and button. They are individually sized. I wear a 16 in these and they fit me amazing. Because I'm thicker on the thigh, these are a fit and flare. Now they do kick out at the bottom, look. They're not a straight leg. They are a boot cut, and I'd call these a fit and flare on me because I am a little bit of a chunky monkey on the upper thigh there, so I've got plenty of meat up there. And Lisa, these look and fit differently, completely, because she's very slender on the legs. So these are very different fitting on me and Lisa. Maybe we should both try them on together and show you. I can't remember the name of these. If somebody knows, can they just pop it in the comments, because I have completely forgotten. But these are the latest jeans. I think the 16 sold out, but these went right up to a 26. So if you want a nice jean instead of all black, maybe the black polo neck with some jeans, you could still do this outfit. Lily, thank you, Janine. You're amazing. You've only just popped on and you're straight into it. Thank you. Where would I be without you? So this shirt is called the Trixie. It's 16 to 24. So plenty of sizing in the Trixie. It's nice and roomy in the body. You've got them cute, thank you Lisa, Janine beat you to it. You've got those nice little pleats in the front. You've got that lovely puffball sleeve and plenty of room. I do like a sleeve that's not too fitted. 16 to 24 and $26.99 on the Lily. Again, treat yourself, or this would be nice as a little stocking filler for somebody. Well, it's a bit more than a stocking filler, to be fair. If somebody bought me this, I think they like me quite a lot. $26.99, so it's very inexpensive, and that beautiful pattern that's running all the way through it. Not a floral, it's not a stripe, it's kind of like a bit of an abstract print. It's gorgeous. And then all the pleating through the back on this one as well. It fits lovely. So I am going to reluctantly get out of my black polo neck now into some colour. So bear with. And when I say colour, I mean colour. And for some reason, for some very strange reason, I am missing a colour. I don't know what's happened. All I can think is, when I've been hauling all my things back to the warehouse, I have mistakenly sent a colour back. Lemon. I'm missing lemon in this jumper. So this one is called Jane. And this is 16 to 24. And it comes in some stunning colours. It's only $16.99, and it's the same kind of fabric as the Vicky. So if you like the Vicky, you will love the Jane. And this has got like a reversed hem to the seam, like an exposed seam on this one. So that's the only detail on this. It's a really nice plain jumper. Electric blue, I know, I never wear blue, I don't really like blue, and I thought when I saw them on the rail, put blue on, you never wear blue, and I do like it, but I just don't wear it, and I don't know what it is, but there's like so many colours to choose from. There's certain colours I always avoid, and blue is one of them for some reason, but this electric blue is stunning. So we have, and I hope I get these right, we've got bubblegum, we've got fuchsia, we've got sage. It is gorgeous and it's nice and plain, and again you could add your pattern through your scarf, through a necklace. If you are frightened of blocky bold colours or big prints, this toned down with a quieter scarf and then pop a coat over the top, you'll just see that little flash of colour coming through. So don't be scared of these, and these are, if you love your colours, you'll be in your elements with these, because look, and they're all the new spring colours coming through. So I think that's bubblegum, that's fuchsia, and then we've got baby. So they're the three pinks there. So bubblegum, fuchsia and baby at the front. Then I've got the blue on, electric blue, it's gorgeous. Sage, and I think that's classed as coral, it's a soft orange. Is it khaki? I thought I'd seen, did I not see sage on the website? Okay, I must have been seeing things. Khaki girls, you're right. I don't know where I've seen sage today though, but I have. But you're right, this is light khaki, isn't it? Because in the spring, the khaki does get lighter. So it is a very, very light, soft khaki. It's beautiful. I love this jumper, Lee. And if you're a girl that just likes simplicity, this one ticks all the boxes. I want a bubblegum pink jumper straight in my, there you go. It's lovely, look. It's very, very pretty. And again, these pinks go amazing with denim. So I've just seen it's listed as light khaki. I don't know where I got sage from. I've seen sage tonight somewhere on the website and it got stuck in my head, but it's classed as light khaki, girls, which it is because it's a spring colour. So the khaki, as you've noted, gets a lot lighter and like a more pastel, softer khaki. But that's the bubblegum. It's stunning, isn't it? So that is Jane, and she's absolutely fabulous and very, very stretchy. Very, very comfy, a really acceptable length if you want to carry on wearing your leggings, because it covers all that bit at the top that none of us like to show. Well, I certainly don't. So it kind of covers, it's a really good length. It goes up to a size 24, this one, and it's Jane. So if you want Jane, I'd have called it sage. We try not to complicate things. Alicia will be like that. No, not sage. Because we all interpret colours differently, don't we? And instead of having loads of different colours listed on the website, we try to stick to the same colours, not to overcomplicate the situation. Something must be called sage on the website. I'm not sure what. And I've got my sage coloured glasses on as well tonight, so I should have put the sage top on, shouldn't I? Khaki, not sage, girls. So if you're looking for that one, which is this one, in the Jane, I do apologise, it's listed as, it's a summer paler khaki, light khaki we've called it. There you go, beautiful. Coral is a really, really lovely soft orange. Oh, look at them two colours together, stunning. If you like to do the bold colour clash, then you can have a play around with these colours. I'm sure lots of you have still got amazing colours in your magic trousers at home. So you could do a little bit of a colour clash with the Jane and your magic trousers. So I'm gonna have to speed myself up, I think. Last week I finished too early. Today I'm gonna go over. I'm sure of it. So we've got Pauline next, 16 to 24. Again, a great one to pair with leggings. That's why I popped my leggings on tonight. $24.99 on Pauline, and just been out to donate to Santa. Oh, is it? Do you live near us, Sandra? Is it the, what they call it one? Where he comes on his sleigh and he's playing really loud music. Do you know what? My kids, when they were little, we used to, like when Santa used to come round, and he still does, and it still makes me cry every year. And you know I'm going to cry this year when he comes round. But when I hear him playing So Here We Are, This Is Christmas, or Here We Are, Merry Christmas, whatever, the Slade song, I'm like, it's Christmas now officially when Santa's been. And I always go out and donate as well. Yes, the lions, yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. The kids love it. My kids used to stand at the door with eyes like saucers, and I used to go, Father Christmas is here, can you hear him? And they used to go to the window and you could hear it for ages before you could see it. And my kids, they're old and grown up now, but it's sad, isn't it? And it does take me right back to when they were little tinky tots and we used to go to the door and they used to think it was a real Santa and get so excited. So yeah, I still get excited when it comes. So this is Pauline, 16 to 24. £24.99 on Pauline. It's lovely. Again, you can wear this as a dress with tights. I've got the leggings on. It's got pockets. It's got the little faux shirt underneath. You've got the faux collar. It's a little bit of leopard. Can you get the heart burgundy? Can you? I don't know, Angie. I've no idea if Lisa can get them in burgundy. We don't see the... Oh, don't you? They still come round every year and it's ace. Been to the Panto this afternoon. Oh, I used to take my kids to Panto as well. See, when at least I can do all that again now with Olivia, can't she? And I don't know whether I'll get any grandbabies, and I don't think I could take Bonnie in because she's my grandpup, and she's probably all I'm going to get. Our Sam's just got a cat. Tia's got Bonnie, and Sam's just got a cat. So his girlfriend wanted to get engaged, I think, and our Sam was like, so she said, well, can we get a cat instead? He didn't want a cat either, but they got a cat. I thought it were hilarious. He'd rather commit to a cat than a ring. He's a proper commitment phobe, my son. I'm like, get engaged. You've been together ages. Do you know what? In fact, I ought to just get into him, didn't I? Because it'd be lovely if they did it as a surprise for Christmas. But yeah, they've just got a cat and she's got a dog. And I think that's all I'll get for grandbabies, unfortunately. Oh, Janine, come to Doncaster. We'll go together. Came round our street. Got, oh, I love it, Angie. Love it. Saw a car pulling the sleigh today outside my house in... Oh, fantastic. Pauline, girls, is a button at the back. I haven't buttoned it for quickness, but that does button into a, not a snug collar because you've still got plenty of room, but it is a high collar. It's got that lovely soft, what looks like a faux shirt underneath with the bottom of it there as well, and that's at the back as well. Got a little split to the side. This is stretchy material and it's got pockets as well, so you can wear this as a jumper, you can wear it as a dress, you can team it up with the you know, the thermal tights that we've just got in. They would look really nice with this as a dress. Leggings like what I've got on, or you could do the PU leggings underneath it as well. That is the gorgeous Pauline. I think, oh, I've still got three more. I hope nobody's in a rush tonight. I've still got 3 more to show you. So I'll do another pastel, I think. Let's be daring and do the pastel pink. This is lovely. So we have, so this top, when we got it in with the Love Art on a couple of weeks ago, and I went crazy for this top because I love, oh my God, this colour, this style. It's got pockets. It's Cinderella at cast. Come on, Janine, come to Doncaster. Let's go to Panto. So this is the one that I was talking about, that's slightly cocoon, but it's got the zip side. We've got it in plain. So can you see, when you don't zip it, it's a cocoon shape. When you unzip it, it lays a lot flatter, and you also get a lot more room in it as well. When you unzip it, look, it loses that cocoon shape. And it's also a lot wider. This is Scuba. It's amazing. The colours are fabulous and it's just a gorgeous top. So I'll show you. This is Brianna. We've got stone in Brianna. This design of top is one of my absolute favourites that we've ever had in. We've got white. It's a very soft, creamy white. We've got blue in this one. We've got black in this one. Congratulations. Oh, you're saying congratulations to pop your chocolate biker on with that chocolate and... Oh, really? Okay. We've got black in this. Oh, look at the mint. Look at that. That's Neapolitan ice cream. That screams spring, summer. It's gorgeous. The mint and the pink. Oh, they are lush. Like I say, this is one of my... We've had this design in different styles nearly every winter, and it's always one of the best sellers. It is stunning. Oh, who's becoming grandma? Oh, Joanne. Adorable little granddaughter. Congratulations. Oh, that's lovely news. Well, that's just cheered me up no end, Joanne. Congratulations. How amazing. Sleeves full length. They are just near enough. It depends how long your arm is, I suppose. It sits on the cuff, so yeah, they are. But look how lovely and oversized and slouchy they are. But the scuba fabric is just fantastic. These have always come in like a cotton fabric, and now this year, the same amazing shape, but the scuba, which is even better. Oh, I say. Oh, I do like them colours together. Do you know what, Lisa? You've done it again, because I never, in a bazillion years, I've got short arms. Roll it up. Never. Chocolate leggings. We do chocolate. I don't know if we've still got chocolate, whether the chocolate sold out, but we did have chocolate in these. Chocolate leggings, pink jumper, chocolate. Oh my God. And I don't mind that you can see the jumper underneath the jacket. In fact, I like it when it looks like that. How nice are these colours together? So you could do your skinny jeans, you could do your leggings, jeggings, jeans, normal, kick flare, fitted flare, slouch jean, whatever. But I always think if you're having an oversized top, go for a more fitted jean. If you're doing a fitted top, go for a fit and flare or a loose fit jean. So I always do one or the other. So I've got leggings on, which kind of balances it out. I'm oversized and slouchy on top, which is where my problem area is, round the middle, especially at the moment. Started on the after eights and the quality streets and the roses and the shortbread. Lisa, shortbread. We've had shortbread. We did have shortbread in the house. It's gone. We did have a full Fox's Selection biscuits. They might have gone. We had after eights and I think they've gone. And it's not even Christmas yet, and I spent £40 on goodies the other day and most of it's gone. And the Baileys, Paula won't be watching tonight because she's gone on a works Christmas do, but Paula, gorgeous Paula, bought me a bottle of Baileys. I've probably had about 3 Baileys coffees today. I've not been driving, so we're all right. Lee drove. He only had 1 mulled wine. I had a hot chocolate with Baileys in at the garden centre. They had a van that did all the Christmas drinks, mulled wine, orange hot chocolate, Baileys hot chocolate. So I had a Baileys. He had a mulled wine, only the one because he was driving. Me, on the other hand, I had a Baileys coffee for breakfast. I had a Baileys coffee mid-morning. I had the Baileys hot chocolate when we went to the garden centre. I've had a Baileys coffee for tea. Maybe that's why I'm so giddy tonight, girls. Yeah, so fatal. You know, I had this addiction to Baileys in my coffee a couple of years ago. Then I was very poorly a couple of Christmases ago. And after I'd had a couple of glasses of Baileys, and it put me off Baileys, for 2 years, I know that's 4, 2 years, I've just started my addiction to Baileys in my coffee again. It's the best. So I had to have 2 years off it because all I could think about when I drank Baileys or smelt Baileys was being violent. I had a bug. It was nothing to do with too much drinking at Christmas, girls. I had a sickness bug. Lisa will remember. God, I was ill. A couple of Christmases ago, I had a sickness bug. I was so poorly. Could never drink Baileys again after that. But anyway, I'm cured. You'll be pleased to know. I can now drink, well, is it a good thing? I can now drink Baileys again, girls, and I'm having it in my coffee all the time. So this permanent smile should be on my face forever. So that'll be it. So at one time, when I went off it, I think I had about 9 bottles in 9 bottles in the house. I can go through a bottle a week, easy, having it in my coffee. And it doesn't even feel like drinking because I'm having it in my coffee. And at the time when I went off it, I had 9 bottles in the house and I ended up giving most of it away. I raffled a bottle away for a charity do we had. I ended up giving loads of bottles to the girls at Christmas time because it was just sat there. And now I'm back on it. I got the terrace. I haven't tried it yet, but lovely Paula, she's out on a Christmas works do tonight, so she'll watch this on catch up. So thank you. Should I be saying thank you for getting me addicted to Baileys again? Probably not, but thank you because it's delicious. The Baileys grin. Yes, indeed. So anyway, that is the gorgeous Brianna, and she is gorgeous. I absolutely love the scuba. I love all the colours. It is absolutely one of my favourite designs in that top, girl. So if you like it, go grab it. It is stunning. I think the last one of the night is the Primrose. She is very, very pretty. Again, that lovely, oh, what was the jumper called? It's the same fabric as the jumper that I said the other one was. But this one is a lot more fitted. This is a little bit too short for me and a little bit too fitted for me. But if you are more petite like Lisa is now, I'm sure Lisa's got this in quite a few colours because it's stunning. So if you are of a smaller stature or you like things that are a little bit more fitted, this doesn't cover that bit that I want it to cover at the top of my legs. I'm only being completely honest. I'm 5'5". No, it's not too short. If I was to wear this with wide leg jeans, it would be perfect because I'd just do a little French tuck, then I'd balance myself out with my wide leg jeans. So if you like your wide leg jeans and you want something a little bit more shorter and more fitted on top, again, it's got a ridiculous amount of stretch in it, this one, girls. So we have sized this only up to a 16. It will go bigger if you don't mind it being fitted. You can just give it the old pull like so and make it instantly look a bit looser through the body. So that's what I would do if I was keeping one of these, and I would wear it with my Amy jeans. Do you remember the Amy jeans? But it would also go with the new ones, which are a fit and flare for me. So if I was wearing jeans, I don't like anything too oversized with my jeans, this would be perfect. So if you're tinky tiny like Lisa is now, she's wasted away before our very eyes, or you're just a girlie that's a bit shorter in the body or like something a little bit more fitted, this is beautiful. I'm wearing the coral. We've got it in fuchsia. We've got it in that lovely, this is like a dusky baby pink. It's lovely. I'll show you all the colours properly in a second. I'm not quite sure what we've called that. Is that mauve? And then we've got the khaki and the lemon. Lemon is a colour that I have a love-hate relationship with because it was my uniform in my past job for 15 years. Yellow and black, and I felt like a bumblebee because that's all I ever wore, all spring, all summer. All I wore in the winter was a yellow jumper. In the summer, it was a yellow shirt, and I was like, I will never wear yellow again. So as much as I love it, it's more, thank you. We have coral, we have fuchsia, Baileys and brandy mixed together. You're trying to kill me off, Anne. I won't even make it to my lives. I'll be unconscious somewhere. I don't even drink much. Then you've got the dusky pink. Mauve is a new colour and it's fabulous. And then we've got khaki in this one and lello, beautiful lello. So it is more fitted, it is shorter in the body. Check out the measurements on this one, girls, if you want to know exactly what the length is. It's a nice relaxed round neck. You've got that lovely detail on the shoulder. You've also got it there on the left hand side. Right, left. I know it's reversed in the camera, but it is on. You know, I've told you this before, I'm sure, but when I was learning to drive and I got to the end of the road and the driving instructor said turn left and I indicated to go right, she got that. I think she got that fed up of going, Sally, that's your right, not your left. When I got in the car, she won't be able to do it now because I've got tattoos, but when I got in the car, she used to write left and right on my hands. So that when I got my hands on my steering wheel, I knew which was my right and I knew which was my left. And this is going to confuse everybody because the camera, I'm using the front camera. So people always say, why have you got your wedding ring on on the wrong hand? This is my right, this is my left, but to you it'll be reversed. So that's my right hand, that's my left hand. So when I was holding the steering wheel, she would write an R and an L on my thumbs. So when I was holding the steering wheel, when she said go right, I looked and I was like, yeah, that's my right. Yeah, she used to go, for God's sake, Sally, do you not know your left from your right? And I'm like, no, I still do it now. I'm terrible. Anyway, on that note, girls, let me just quickly again, because I don't feel like I showed you all the colours properly in this beautiful, this is my absolute favourite of the night. Baby pink, stone, soft, I don't know whether we've called this white or a soft cream or a winter white, baby blue, classic black, stunning, and then the lime in this luscious top. So this is the one that's in scuba fabric and it has got them little zips on the side that you can have open or closed, and it is like a balloon type top. It is absolutely stunning. This is so forgiving if you carry your weight on your, oh, I've missed a top. I've missed a top. I've just seen it. But it's so forgiving if you carry your weight around your midsection like I do. That top is so forgiving on your midsection. It is such a lovely fit. So that is my favourite, which I shouldn't have favourites, but you know, I do. That is my favourite of the night. If I had to pick one, it would be that one. If I was only buying one tonight, girls, it would be that. It's gorgeous. Oh, I don't know though, because you've got the Flora polo neck as well, haven't you? How could I nearly forget this? This is gorgeous. I had an iron out on my hand on Tuesday so I could get to the... Oh, bless you, Jackie. I'm sorry I missed you. I'm sorry. Obviously, this week has not been the best week. I do apologise. I would have loved to have seen you. If you ever come again, please do let us know you come in so I can take time out. Bailey's and Cointreau is gorgeous over... Ooh, girls. Bailey's and Tia Maria are really nice as well. And I used to go to a pub in town called Relish, and they do these, they're called jam donut shots. And that was Bailey's and that, what's that little, like a red liqueur you can get? They were nice. They call them jam donuts. They probably still do them. Oh, they were lethal. They were gorgeous. Like something that you put in, like Bucks Fizz and stuff. I'm making myself look really dumb, aren't I? Oh, thanks, Jackie. I will catch up with you when you come again, I promise. I'm really sorry. I am really sorry that I missed you, and under normal circumstances. Hi, Tracy. Would have loved to have met you, but I was just feeling a bit like, yeah, I disappeared down a rabbit hole for a few days. I think I'm climbing out of it with the help of Bailey's. Bailey's is my new pal. For all you ladies out there, I promise you I'm not going to turn into an alcoholic. I don't like the feeling of being drunk, so I would never be an alcoholic. I said that to Lee earlier when I were having probably my third, fourth Bailey's coffee of the day. He said to me, "Is my wife turning into an alcoholic?" I went, "Listen, I don't like the feeling of being drunk. You have never got any fear of me turning into an alcoholic. Many other things. I mean, I could end up in a padded cell, you never know." I'm not ruling that one out, but alcoholic is never one of them. No, I don't like the feeling of being drunk. No, it's not Sambuca. Chambord, that's the one, Claire. How do you know? All these secret drinkers out there, Chambord it is, yeah. And I had a bottle of that, and I didn't end up drinking it. But when I go there, and they do these jam donut shots, so Bailey's and Chambord is so nice, and they call it jam donut. Chambord Chambord in a jam donut. Yes, it is. It's Chambord, you're right. It's lovely. Might have to get some of that as well. Might have to go and get some of that Terry's chocolate orange Bailey. When Lisa says, "Can you come and pick these clothes up from warehouse?" and I go, no. I think it might be over the legal limit, but I'm all right to do my lives. So this is gorgeous. This is Cora, $14.22 and $22.99. Bailey's and what? I can't even pronounce that. Baby Guinness is the... Oh, I say, Debbie, I love Chambord. That's what you usually put it in. And that's when I first tasted it. I went to a friend's house. This is going back quite some years when I still worked at the sunbed shop. And a lovely lady called Yvette worked at the sunbed shop. I've not spoke to her for ages. I really need to reach out to her. And she invited us all round. I don't know why she did this, but she invited all the girls from the sunbed shop round. We were a little bit rowdy. We had a little bit too much to drink. She was a perfect host, but I did apologise the day after because the things got a little bit leery, I have to say, when you put about 9 girls in one house with alcohol and picky bits, and we all turned up in our Christmas onesies. It did get a bit messy, but it was great. I love a snowball as well. I do. And what's the other? QC. My dear dad used to let me at Christmas. Oh my God, that's just popped into my head. I have a tiny little glass of QC sherry at Christmas. Bless you, Dad, I'll have one for you this year. But yeah, that reminds me of my dad. And that's just popped into my head. And I've not thought about that for years. QC sherry. Doing a live either. You'll be what? Oh no. I know, I'll be fine, honestly. I mean, I'm fine today. I've probably had about 11. No, I haven't really. I've probably had about 4. But it was very nice. Is a coffee liqueur. Oh, that sounds nice, Kaz. Can't pronounce it, but it sounds really... Anything with coffee in it, and I'm in. Coffee liqueur, lovely with Bailey's, called a Baby Guinness. Girls, are you trying to turn me into an alcoholic? I mean, you know, at the moment, don't take a lot to steer me off the rails. Oh, girl. Afternoon from the... Oh, hi. All the way from the USA. So we've got somebody watching in Australia tonight and in the USA. We'll catch up on the whole video later. Much love. How's the weather out there? Is it? I'm sure it's nicer than it is in the UK at the moment. So anyway, this top comes in a gorgeous mulberry check at the bottom. You've got the brown check at the bottom, and I'm wearing the black check at the bottom. It's easier to show you the detail while I'm not wearing it. You've got the lovely zip on the shoulder that goes up to the fold over neck on this one. You've got the zip detail all the way across here. Now this is a working zip. I'm just trying to work out if that actually comes off. It doesn't, because it's stitched down the side there. That's a shame, because you could turn that into a shorter crop top and put a blouse underneath it. I thought that was actually, it is a working zip, so you can like unzip it a little bit at the side and make a little split there if you want to, but it would have been super cool if it came off and you could have made that into a, and then put a shirt underneath, but it doesn't, but it's still gorgeous. So that is a lovely soft checked material. Then you've got this stretchy, I don't know if that's a scuba as well, but look at the bounce, look at the stretch in that, and that lovely turnover, very 60s style neck on this one. It is lovely. So that is called the Cora. I'm off to have another Bailey's coffee. I'll sleep tonight, girls, that's for sure. Oh, hang on. Got to line the jigsaw piece up on TikTok. I had a Harvey's Bristol. That was another one my mum and dad always had in for Christmas. You know, after the funeral the other day, I can talk about it now. We all went for a meal, and you know, like you do when you're all together and you all get together. And that's the first time all of us as a family, including my 2 children, had been in the same room at the same time for, I don't know if ever, to be honest with you. Because one of my brothers lives in Rotherham, who I don't get on with and I don't speak to, really. And another one lives in the other side of Chester. And I've not seen him for, I think it probably was 20 years. The other one I don't care if I ever see again. And I know that sounds awful, but I don't. But anyway, that's another story. But the other one I'd not seen for 20 years, our Danny, and it was great to see him. Absolutely loved seeing him. My kids have seen him on and off when he's popped up, but I've never actually caught him when he's been up to see my mum on a flying visit once or twice a year. But yeah, it was lovely. And you start talking, don't you, and reminiscing about family and Christmases. And we were all fondly talking about the time that most Christmas my mum used to get that drunk. She used to go in the downstairs toilet and not be able to get out of it. Sandra, if you're watching, I'm so sorry that I'm ratting you out. My mum never drank, really, but she used to drink at Christmas and drink to excess, like you do at Christmas, and end up going into the toilet, walking in there perfectly fine, and about an hour later everybody's saying, "Where's my mum?" And finding her on her hands and knees trying to get out the toilet. Oh God, she'll kill me if she watches this on catch up. I'm really sorry, Mum, but we do have some fond memories of my mum being drunk at Christmas on the QC or the whiskey or the Harvey's Bristol cream. Yeah, they always used to have it in little metal decanter on the worktop. You know, got it out for Christmas, a special decanter, a glass decanter, and a little silver tray and the little glasses for the sherry. And my dad used to let me have the tiniest bit. I would have been probably 6, 7. He'd be shot for that now, wouldn't he? But yeah, he used to say it's Christmas, but he used to just give me less than a mouthful, really. But I used to think, oh, I could have a little bit of sherry at Christmas. It was brilliant. Cherry B, yeah, I love that too. All these lovely Snowball, and what's the other one? Baby Sham. Do you know what? I might take a trip down memory lane this year and buy them all in and have a raise a glass to my dad. Baby Sham. I've just said it, Claire. I love it. I love Baby Sham. I unapologetically love all these really sickly Christmassy drinks that come out. Sherry. I love sherry. But anyway, and I'm not a drinker. I'm not. And I don't like the feeling of being drunk, but I do like a nice tasting little tipple at Christmas. So I will indulge for my dad this year. Right, girls, on that note, I'm going. You're laughing at my mum? She'll kill me. We looked back on it with fondness though, but we were all around this table having a meal after such a sad day. But you know, we laughed and we cried together. It was lovely, and we did reminisce about my dad and about family times growing up, because we hardly ever get together. Always gave me a tot of sherry. Yeah, I think parents did back then. It was a lot more relaxed, weren't it? Baby Sham with a cherry. Now you're talking. I'm off to get my Bailey's coffee now anyway, girls, so I'll see you all in the morning. Much love. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's live. Grab your gorgeous clothing and I'll see you all in the morning. See you later.